We are extremely excited to be here with you today. My name is Angie Barnard, and I'm the Executive Director of the Illinois 4-H Foundation. Today is a really special day as we get to honor each and every one of you as an inductee into the 2020 4-H Hall of Fame. There are 87 of you, and we couldn't be more excited to spend a little time highlighting some of your outstanding contributions to the 4-H program. The Illinois 4-H Foundation is extremely proud to provide this honor. Without each and every one of you, our 4-H program would not thrive as it does here in Illinois. So I hope you find a lot of pride in the work that you do, and especially in this honor that we're presenting to you today. We look forward to also seeing how your local counties honor you in the upcoming months. And we sure wish we could be together at the Illinois State Fair, but this is a fun, exciting new way to provide an honor to each and every one of you. So I can't wait to get started. We've got some members of the Illinois 4-H program staff with us, and also some board members from the Illinois 4-H Foundation board here to read your bios and to honor you. But first, it would not be a 4-H event if we did not start with the 4-H pledge. We are going to do things a little bit different today. So please sit back and watch this video of our Illinois 4-Hers showing how they have pledged their hearts to doing great work in the last few months.
I pledge my head to clear thinking. I made masks for my close friend because she is in the medical field. My heart to greater loyalty.
Put this in Liberty, Illinois for families to be able to come and take whatever they need, because some families aren't getting like the meals they usually have, and there's different hygiene products and varieties of it.
My hands are service.
We made some blessing bags, as they're called, mini first aid kits that have all the basic stuff that you need if you got injured. We delivered 170 blessing bags to the St. Thomas Food Pantry.
And my health for better living.
With this extra time at home, I've been able to spend more time on my plants and my hydroponic system.
My fun, my community, my country, and my world.
4-H.
4H, estamos unidos.
4-H is all in Illinois.
Thank you for joining us today as we honor our 4-H Hall of Fame nominees. Leon Obert of Adams County is a huge supporter of 4-H and is always willing to go above and beyond. His passion for 4-H is contagious, and he is always sharing new and great ideas. Adams County thanks him for all his time and effort that he has given to the 4-H program. It is delightful to have someone like Leon who truly supports 4-H and exemplifies everything 4-H stands for. Congratulations, Leon. Carmen Burke Martin of Alexander County has a passion for community service, and she is instilling the values of leading by example for her club members, as she is the first to volunteer to help others. She has led the Horseshoe Lakers 4-H Club to do outstanding community service projects, including building and stocking 2 community food pantries, hosting a drive-through Easter egg hunt for youth in multiple counties, and adopting an entire senior class at a local high school so 4-H club members could send them cards. The list goes on and on. Thank you, Carmen, for your leadership and dedication to the 4-H program. Kathy Simmons of Bond County is a 4-H alumnus who returned to serve as a volunteer. She recently took over as the main leader for the Dudleyville 4-H Club, to which she belonged as a member for 11 years. Kathy previously served as an assistant leader for 5 years. She was active in 4-H as a child, showing dairy cattle as her main project. She is always there when needed and is a treasured 4-H volunteer. Bob Wahlberg of Boone County was a 10-year 4-H member, and he enjoyed attending 4-H camp and National 4-H Congress. He was also the Boone County 4-H King for a year. As a 4-H alumni, Bob serves as the chair of the Extension Youth Committee for 4 years. Most notably, Bob has been the Boone County 4-H Sheep Superintendent for the past 44 years, a role he acquired after serving as Assistant Superintendent. Bob assists with the sheep weigh-in in the spring, preparing the barn and show ring for the fair, and helps 4-H'ers with their sheep projects. Also, Bob serves on the Boone County Auction Association, which provides the opportunity for 4-H'ers to auction their animals at the fair. Bob always supports the 4-H program and youth involved in it. Becky S. Erbsen of Carroll County. Through her leadership, Becky has helped grow a thriving 4-H club, served as an enthusiastic cloverbud judge at the Carroll County 4-H show, and continues to volunteer in these capacities and more. She goes above and beyond to ensure that her members meet deadlines, have the support that they need, and stay informed about opportunities in the 4-H community. Thank you, Becky. Todd Burris of Cass County is the owner of Burris Seed, a family-owned and operated seed company. He and his business are an integral part of the local economy. Todd is a third-generation owner-operator of Burris Seed Farms, an independent regional corn seed and seed consultant. Todd has held both production and general management roles in his 40-plus year tenure. He enjoys working with his family business, including both of his children. Todd gives credit to 4-H for giving him the skills needed to run a large business. Record keeping, leadership, communications, and hard work were all skills that he learned through 4-H. As a member, Todd was on the state livestock judging team. Todd is also an award sponsor and even manages to raise a few pigs that 4-H members can purchase and raise to become show animals. Todd is a shining example of what the 4-H program can do. Congratulations. Andrew Hughes of Champaign County. Andy grew up in the Philo Township in Champaign County, where he was a 10-year 4-H member. He believes in the 4-H organization and has passed down the 4-H tradition to his children and grandchildren. Andy serves as the 4-H swine superintendent. He serves on the Farm Bureau, Champaign County Fair Board, and the Philo Township Board. He is passionate about 4-H because he enjoys the aspects of career development and friendship growth among youth. Jessie Cruz of Clark County was a 10-year member of the Clark County 4-H program. She was a member of the AMA and Busybodies 4-H clubs. She took a variety of projects, with her favorites being photography, clothing, and foods. 4-H Federation, camps, and conferences were integral to her high school years. Jessie's experiences in 4-H led her to a career in extension, serving as a youth development educator for 35 years. 2 years in Crawford County, and 33 years in Clark County. During that time, Cruz served as president of the IEPYE Association and chair of the Illinois 4-H Youth Development Team. She also served terms on the Illinois 4-H Foundation Board of Directors. Jessie has touched so many lives through her lifetime involvement in 4-H, both in Clark County and across the state. She remains a strong supporter and advocate of the 4-H program. Kathy J. Schnepper of Clay County. Kathy is a longtime supporter of the Clay County 4-H program. She worked as an office support associate in Clay County Extension Office for 22 years before retiring in December. Year after year, she went above and beyond the call of her position to serve members and volunteers of Clay County 4-H. Kathy has served many unofficial volunteer hours with the organization as a 4-H mom and now 4-H grandma. She is so generous in supporting her family and those around her, which is why Clay County believes there is no one more deserving. Michelle Wegman of Clinton County has been a leader of the 4-H Clovers and Cloverettes for 13 years. She is dedicated to watching the kids make lasting memories and grow into young leaders. As Michelle's children grew through 4-H, she has served on many committees, contributing great ideas in her time. Michelle and her family played an important role in organizing the very successful Dairy Days event that continues annually to educate youth on dairy and agriculture. She believes in serving her community. One of her favorite club activities is delivering Valentines to the nursing home residents to see the joy on their faces. Their club also utilized the Farm Credit Grant to plant trees and build a beautiful butterfly garden in Germantown. Michelle is also a volunteer for the Clinton County 4-H Federation and assists at the General Projects Show. She can always be counted on to lend a helping hand and is an asset to the Clinton County 4-H program. Mark C. Cox of Coles County. Mark started his 4-H career as a 10-year member in Henderson County. He has continued his passion and support of 4-H throughout his life. Mark has served as a member of the Coles County 4-H Foundation, a 4-H parent and club leader, and is celebrating his 20th year as the 4-H beef superintendent. In reflecting on his support of 4-H, Mark shared that he stays involved in supporting the 4-H program and its members because the youth are the next generation of 4-H in the agricultural industry. Congratulations, Mark. Madeline D. Harris of Crawford County. Madeline Harris was a staple in the Crawford County 4-H program for many years. When you say the word 4-H, not a thought goes by without Madeline being there. She served Crawford County as the 4-H program coordinator from 1993 to 2005. Madeline helped grow and mold the Crawford County 4-H program into what it is today. She not only excelled at her job, but also went above and beyond that. She was a mother and a grandmother figure to many of her former 4-Hers that have long aged out of the program. Madeline led many of them down the path to help, volunteer, and give back to this great organization. She was always willing to take an adventure. She planned and participated in many fun workshops, camps, and junior leader trips. There are so many wonderful memories in the years that Madeline served her county, and every single one of them has a story. Madeline's legacy lives on in Crawford County as she was the best and made us all better. Joshua Milliman from Cumberland County. 4-H's motto, to make the best better, is what Josh does with his entire heart when volunteering for 4-H and Extension. He leads his clubs and has played a crucial part in tripling the numbers of members in his clubs with his recruitment efforts. Each event, Joshua pledges his hands to larger service as he helps members, other volunteers, staff, and judges in whatever capacity is needed. He has helped grow the 4-H horse program by taking the lead in plating workshops to help better prepare members for showing and working with their horses. Josh is an incredible volunteer who gives so much of himself to help the 4-H program grow. Bill Kuhn of DeKalb County is the goat and sheep superintendent for the DeKalb County 4-H Fair and also serves on the Blue Ribbon Livestock Auction Committee. Bill started out 16 years ago as the sheep project superintendent for the Genoa Prairie Gems 4-H Club. For the past 8 years, he has not only helped the club, but also stepped up to be the sheep and goat superintendent at the fair. He is willing to go the extra mile for anyone that needs help with their sheep and goat project. His understanding and dedication for 4-H really shows others what it means to be part of our 4-H family.
To me, it's all about learning by doing. There's no better way to learn something than by doing it, and 4-H embodies this idea. To me, Illinois 4-H has kind of developed who I am as a person and facilitated that as I've grown up. So being in 4-H has given me the opportunity to try new things that I probably wouldn't have before. And so by looking at these different things, I've been able to choose ultimately computer science and math as what I want to do. Thank you for helping me grow through 4-H.
DeWitt County 4-H is honored to nominate Megan Barth to the Illinois 4-H Hall of Fame. Megan was a 9-year 4-H member. As an alum, she has been an invaluable asset to the DeWitt County 4-H program. She has served on the DeWitt County 4-H Foundation for 12 years. She also serves on the Unit Extension Council. She is currently in her 7th year as the 4-H leader of the Salt Creek Clovers. She will be serving as the fair superintendent for the communications area this year. Thank you, Megan, for everything you have done and will do for the 4-H program. Dr. Penny Cranyon of DuPage County embodies the 4-H mission. Penny has been a valuable member of 4-H and the University of Illinois Extension family, serving the DuPage County 4-H program for over 25 years and serving as a leader of the DG Gang 4-H Club for 17 years. She has deep roots in 4-H, coming from a 4-H family as her parents were leaders and her siblings were heavily involved in the program. Her children, Maureen and Monica, were also active 10-year 4-H members. She values the 4-H program and the skills that it provides kids. Penny has always been there to guide, support, and encourage the youth and other members in her group. She has served as a mentor to other leaders across the county. DuPage County appreciates the time and dedication that Penny has provided to the programs over the years. Congratulations, Dr. Kenyon. Megan Cash of Edgar County. Megan married into a very active 4-H family, and for her, it's been amazing. When her son Brendan became 4-H age, she talked to other families in their school district and decided it was time to start a 4-H club in that area again. Megan's club started out with a handful of members the first year and has grown to over 25 between the 4-H club and Cloverbud Club. Megan's dream is that when she sees her current 4-Hers at the fair with their children someday in the future, they will point to her and say, "Hey, that was my 4-H leader." Megan and her family are always willing to lead a helping hand. Megan goes above and beyond her duties as a 4-H volunteer. The word no or I don't have time are not in her vocabulary. Edgar County feels so lucky to have her. Thank you, Megan, for all you do. Donald W. St. Ledger of Edwards County. Don has been a very active 4-H leader in Edwards County for 23 plus years. He cares about the kids and the projects that they take. He is involved with the families of Edwards County throughout the year. He has been a veterinarian for 42 years and has been the Edwards County Fair veterinarian for over 30. Each year at his practice, he gives all youth, regardless of what club they belong to, a special discount for services needed at the fair. Don has a hectic schedule, but always takes time to answer questions and be actively involved. Tom and Bernard Harmon of Effingham County. Tom and Bernie Harmon are brothers who have a great love for educating youth about agriculture. Both have been a great asset to the Effingham County 4-H program and 4-H families for many years. Every year, families know that they can count on Tom and Bernie to be there to ensure they have a great experience at the rabbit show or any other livestock show during the fair. The exhibit numbers for rabbits have reached over 500 entries. Still, both have always been willing to be there with a smile on their face, making everyone feel a part of the 4-H family. Every year, Bernie works with 4-H members to make sure all of their health papers are in order and is there at the fairgrounds to make sure everything runs smoothly for them. Tom and Bernie are always eager to share their knowledge and expertise to the youth. Their children are grown and have graduated out of 4-H, but they continue to educate youth and give the time to others. Connie Lotion of Ford County. Connie grew up on a farm east of Ludlow, Illinois. She attended Paxton schools and was a member of the Ludlow Mary Busy Bees 4-H Club. She enjoys working with youth and says that 4-H has taught her responsibility and the importance of helping others. Connie was a 4-H leader for 15 years with the Walltown 4-H Club in Paxton, Illinois. She assisted her husband Rodney with his beef superintendent roles in the Ford County Junior and Open Beef shows and the 4-H beef show duties since 2001. Connie was also a member of the 4-H Born and Raised and the 4-H Livestock Sale Committee. Connie is passionate about 4-H because she thinks it's a great program for youth that let them learn by doing. It is not only for the kids, but for the whole family. She is proud that her grandkids are actively involved in 4-H and hopes that some of her inspiration encourage them to be part of such a great program. Sean and Teresa Lane of Fulton County. Teresa and Sean Lane of Cuba have been leaders of the Big Ten 4-H Club in Fulton County for 20 years. Their club has a mix of livestock and general 4-H projects. Their members have done community service projects, including cleaning veteran memorial bricks in the city park. Sean also helps with the sheep show at the Fulton County Fair. They have 2 sons, one aged out of 4-H and one is still a member. Congratulations, Sean and Teresa, on your constant support of the 4-H program. Donna Cochran of Grundy County has been an amazing asset to the Grundy County 4-H program for the past 15 years. With the help of the former youth development educator, Donna began this very successful Kids 4-H Club. The club has grown from 15 members to near 60. She has made herself available to help in any aspect of the 4-H program, including serving on the Grundy County 4-H Association, Council, Expansion and Review Committees, and also assisting with fundraising efforts, judging at the fair, and managing exhibits. Donna's 2 children also went through the 4-H program, successfully winning many awards, and her daughter still assists as the horse superintendent. Because starting and helping with one 4-H club wasn't enough, Donna has launched a second club in Grundy County this past year, the Quattro Leafers 4-H Club. They are beginning with 8 members, but no doubt within the next few years, she will be overrun by members once again. Donna is a beloved volunteer and truly bleeds green. Grundy County thanks Donna for all her time and commitment to the 4-H program. Deanna Irwin of Hamilton County. Deanna has had a lifetime of 4-H involvement. She was an 11-year member of the Pyopolis Busy Bees 4-H Club, and as soon as she aged out, became a leader of that same club. As a member, she attended camp several times and later served as a camp counselor and dean of women. Over the past 28 years as a leader, she has encouraged many young people to get involved in 4-H. She has served on several committees and has instilled a love of 4-H in her children and grandchildren. Deanna continues to be a great asset to the Hamilton County 4-H program. Congratulations. Teresa Guyman of Hancock County has been a 4-H leader for the Burnside Rising Stars for over 20 years. She dedicates herself and everything she does to serve 4-H. She is a wonderful role model for the members in her club and continues to go above and beyond so that they have a true 4-H experience. The Burnside Rising Stars run a food stand during the 4-H fair, which often is the only food on the fairgrounds. Teresa works all day at the food stand while also helping her members prepare for judging. She encouraged her children to be a part of 4-H and now continues to help her grandchildren be a part of the program. She is a wonderful volunteer that Hancock County feels very grateful to have. Dan and Melinda Horton of Henderson County are nominated for the Illinois 4-H Hall of Fame because they are dedicated to 4-H and what it stands for. They both grew up active in their respective 4-H clubs. Dan and Melinda have 4 girls, all of who were active in 4-H, showing livestock and general projects. For several years, they had 3 of their 4 girls in 4-H at the same time. Today, their girls are out of 4-H, but their 3 oldest grandchildren are already active in the 4-H club that Dan and Melinda are leaders of. The grandchildren make 3 generations of Hortons being involved in the Terre Haute Superstars 4-H club. Both Melinda's mom and dad were also lifetime leaders. A little fun fact, it was through 4-H that Dan and Melinda met. Congratulations, and thank you for your lifelong commitment to 4-H. Larry Hay of Iroquois County grew up in Champaign, Illinois, and was a 10-year member of the Champaign Little Ducks 4-H club in Iroquois County. Larry says that youth are the future, and it is important that they stay involved so that they can make the best better. He believes that if not for 4-H and FFA, he would not be where he is today. Larry was a 4-H leader for the Champaign Little Ducks 4-H club for 3 years before working for University of Illinois Extension. He is the livestock superintendent for the fair, as well as the livestock sales superintendent and assistant sheep barn superintendent. He has also served on the Iroquois County Fair Board and the Forward Iroquois County 4-H Foundation. Larry says, the opportunities that are available to students are amazing. 4-H is not just about living on the farm or showing livestock. 4-H is so much more than that. There is something for everyone. He is passionate about 4-H because the skills that members learn will last them a lifetime. Congratulations. Randy Behrman of Jasper County has been ingrained in the 4-H program since he was a young boy. He has been a 4-H member, leader, volunteer, and a donor. Randy donates his time and skills every year at the 4-H auction as an auctioneer and has done so for over 40 years. Randy helps volunteer at 4-H events and is a huge supporter of the Jasper County 4-H program. Jasper County is proud to have him represent them. Congratulations.
It's my pleasure to be with you today and to help recognize each of you as the latest inductees into our 4-H Hall of Fame. Each of you represent the core values of 4-H, using your head, heart, hands, and health to serve your clubs, your communities, and our world. Thank you for your service to 4-H. Thank you for creating opportunities for young people to thrive. You are the heart of our program, and your example inspires others. It's my deep pleasure to celebrate you today. Congratulations, and thank you for all that you do.
Thank you so much, Lisa. Sandra Bechtold from Jersey County. Sandy is a super supporter of Extension and 4-H. Since moving back to the area in 1994, Sandy has been extremely involved in the Jersey County community. She was first introduced to HCE in 1994 and has served as president since 1999. She has also served on Extension Council, the Jersey County Education Building Association, the Jersey County Fair Board, and the Jersey County 4-H Foundation. Sandy volunteers to host many workshops each year for the Jersey County 4-H. She also serves as a clothing and textiles project assistant for youth and judges for numerous project areas at the 4-H shows each year. Congrats, Sandra. Helen A. Muto from Joe Daviess County. Joe Daviess County 4-H is proud to honor Helen Muto as its 2020 Hall of Fame recipient. Helen has dedicated over 2 decades to Joe Daviess County 4-H and is still active today. Over her years of service, Helen has served as a club organization leader, 4-H food stand committee member, 4-H fair judge, 4-H fair superintendent, and has led numerous workshops and programs. Helen has a passion for community service and is currently leading the 4-H Federation and community service programs and activities. Helen gives her time freely and approaches every person in every moment with kindness and with her whole heart. The impact of Helen's dedication to the program is evident everywhere you turn. Congratulations, Helen. Georgia Vinson from Johnson County. Georgia worked for the U of I Extension for 26 years and filled whatever role was needed for her community. She was instrumental in bringing 4-H to the youth of Johnson County for many years and has been available to advise others in the years following. Her daughter Amber has provided opportunities for short-term programming in her classroom for several years, as well as assisting her mom prior to that. She is now the leader of the Magnificent Mustangs 4-H Club in Johnson County. The 4-H commitment recognized years ago is still being carried on today because Georgia answered a call to serve. Congratulations, Georgia. Bonnie Carrero of Kane County. Kane County 4-H volunteer Bonnie Carrero is a longtime supporter of 4-H and Extension. She has served as a volunteer for 29 years. Bonnie was the leader of the Challengers 4-H Club for several years where her children were members. In addition, she taught classes in microwave cooking at the annual countywide 4-H Project Day. She served many years as a 4-H fair superintendent for the Small Pets Show and is currently the superintendent for veterinary and animal science exhibits, as well as volunteering in the 4-H information booth at the fair. Bonnie is truly an asset to Kane County 4-H. Congratulations. Gary Cole from Kankakee County. Gary Cole of Kankakee County has served as a dedicated volunteer for 23 years. Retiring in August of 2017, he served on the Youth Program Committee, 4-H Livestock Auction Committee, 4-H Ag Committee, and was the 4-H Swine Superintendent. He was a tireless volunteer with 4-H Youth. He can still be seen supporting 4-H and encouraging his grandchildren with their 4-H projects. Congratulations, Gary. Jody Brummel from Kendall County. Jody is a dependable 4-H leader and has been with Kendall for 27 years. Working as a fair superintendent, she helps facilitate the fair. Serving on the Fair Golf Committee, she created fairground improvements. As president of the livestock auction, she added revenue for college support. Jody is dedicated in 4-H support, working on the awards and recognition, fashion review, and royalty committees. Jody coordinated the 4-H exchange program, which arranges for 4-H youth to travel. Currently heading the 4-H Foundation as the president, supporting Extension as a whole as well. Jody is a dedicated volunteer who truly backs youth and family. Congratulations, Jody. Pete Holmes of Knox County. Roger, or Pete Holmes, is a lifelong supporter of Knox County 4-H, participating as a member, a parent, and a leader. Pete held offices at club and county level, served as a junior leader, attended the Citizenship Short Course in Washington, D.C., received the National Safety Congress trip, served as a 4-H camp counselor, and was awarded the I Dare You and Key Club Awards. He passed his love of 4-H and livestock on to his 2 daughters and countless members over 45 years as a volunteer and leader. He enjoys watching members learn life skills and mature, even giving them a place to house their livestock projects when needed. Congrats, Pete. Lisa Kleber of Lake County. Innovative, enthusiastic, and caring describes the leadership Lisa brings to her 4-H robotics clubs. For the past 7 years, Lisa has been providing youth after-school opportunities to explore robotics and coding. Lisa also organized the annual 4-H Robotics Showcase, bringing together over 30 teams in 2019. Importantly, Lisa created the first 4-H junior robotics clubs for students in 2nd through 4th grade. Her hands-on help and advice for new leaders has been instrumental in bringing the benefits of 4-H to over 60 youth in junior robotics. Lisa embodies the can-do spirit. Lake County's gratitude is boundless. Thank you, Lisa. Carrie Hill of Lawrence County. Carrie is an amazing member of the Lawrence County community. He is a very helpful and willing to do just about anything you ask. In the 4-H program, he is the poultry superintendent and does an outstanding job of making youth feel comfortable and their fair experience the best. Carrie, along with the help of the foundation, put on Carrie's games the last day of the fair. Carrie started this about 7 years ago as a way for the kids to come together and have some fun. Lawrence County 4-H wouldn't be who they are without the support Carrie gives in volunteering and mentoring the youth of the community. Lawrence County cannot think of a more deserving person than Carrie Hill to receive the 4-H Hall of Fame. Congratulations, Carrie. Nancy Wadsworth of Lee County. Nancy Wadsworth exemplifies what a 4-H volunteer stands for. She was always up for a challenge and brings her all to each 4-H event that she helps with. I do it for the kids is her favorite thing to say. Nancy started volunteering with 4-H with the Dixon Wonder Workers. 2 years later, she started up the Cloverbud group for that club. Since then, she has taken the challenge of starting and building the County Junior Gardeners program, and most recently has taken on the challenge of starting Lucky Clovers, a special needs club. Lee County is very lucky to have Nancy on the 4-H team of volunteers and looks forward to the knowledge and enthusiasm she will bring to the program in the future. Congratulations, Nancy. Gail and Ellen Rapp of Livingston County. 4-H has been a constant in the lives of Gail and Ellen Rapp. Gail grew up as a part of the Otter Creek 4-H Club in LaSalle County, while Ellen was a member of Ancona Little Women 4-H Club in Livingston County. Gail focused on swine, photography, and entomology, and his work with welding became a passion to this day. Ellen focused on baking, sewing, flower arranging, and arts and crafts, even continuing to show projects through the county fair's adult opportunities. The couple continued their involvement in 4-H long after their days as club members ended. Over the years, the Rapps raised 3 children, all involved with 4-H. Today, the family tradition continues with their 5 grandchildren. Gail and Ellen have been leaders of the Wide Awake Timberline 4-H Club for over 40 years. Notable has been their work with the club's annual Power Project Day. They spent many hours creating and researching a project that could be made in a few hours with multiple ages of kids. They would think about it for months and are always prepared on that day with a surprise project for the club members in hopes that this project will be exhibited at the fair or used in their home. They also served as superintendents for many years. Gail now lives in rural Pontiac and his love for welding continues. He enjoys creating many unique pieces of metal art and donates many of his pieces to local benefit auctions. Ellen passed away in March of 2020 and will be truly missed as she was a wonderful leader, mentor, volunteer, and friend of many. Congratulations. Stacy Skelton of Logan County. Stacy Skelton is a Logan County 4-H alumni who served as the Logan County 4-H Foods and Home and Family Show Superintendent for many years. She is a dependable, reliable, and cheerful person who made several improvements to the show's process throughout the years and kept shows running very smoothly. Her thoroughness and detail-oriented style always made for a pleasant show day experience for both staff and exhibitors. Stacy also served as a past member of the Expansion and Review Committee, where she contributed suggestions on ways to promote the 4-H program during the annual County Fair Week, which were successfully implemented. In addition, she was a member of the Unit 4-H Records Revision Committee and gave valuable input on the ways to redesign the 4-H records used in the local unit. Stacy has also given significant time as a 4-H mom to the Middletown 4-Hers Club her children were involved in for many years. Stacy, as well as her 3 children, who are all also now alumni, were always at the forefront of helping to lead volunteer community service efforts for the 4-H club. Logan County is happy to have volunteers like Stacy helping to encourage 4-H members, as well as assisting in promoting, improving, and implementing a quality 4-H program. Congratulations, Stacy. Rick Spencer of Macoupin County. Rick has been a part of the 4-H for almost 50 years. 4-H has been an important part of who he is today. He started in 4-H as an 8-year-old boy raising and showing Duroc hogs. He was a 10-year 4-H member of the Sweet 16 4-H club in Macoupin County. While he began his ag teaching career in Gillespie High School, he decided to give back to 4-H by becoming a 4-H leader of the Gillespie 4x4s. He enjoyed his role as a mentor to young people and encouraged youth to engage in 4-H for the many opportunities and experiences it offers youth. Rick always has been an advocate of 4-H, and he has served on the 4-H Foundation and Extension Council. Macoupin County greatly appreciates Rick's dedication to 4-H and his passion for helping youth succeed. Congratulations, Rick. Lynn Wise of Madison County. Lynn Wise has spent a lifetime connected to 4-H. Joining the Good Producers 4-H Club was just the beginning of a grand adventure of making the best better. Being a 10-year member was followed by decades as a leader of the same club. Inspired by leaders and Illinois Extension personnel, 4-H continued to be the center of her life journey. A 30-year career with the University of Illinois Extension was filled with serving the people of Madison, Bond, and St. Clair counties, and an interim in other neighboring counties. Weiss has been an educator and a mentor to countless Illinois youth. She firmly believes that 4-H prepares one for life. Her reward had been watching members succeed. In 2016, her family received the Illinois 4-H Family Spirit Award. This legacy of 4-Hers, past, present, and future, has been her roadmap on her journey throughout the years.
4-H means a world of opportunity. I've gotten to do things through 4-H that outside of 4-H I would have never gotten to do. I've gotten to travel across the country as a Healthy Living Ambassador. I've gotten to travel to different counties around me and teach in different elementary schools, and it's been a joy to be able to do. It brought me out of my shell. Probably about 3 years ago, I wouldn't have been able to do this. I had a huge fear of talking in front of people, and now I do it all the time, and I've spoken in front of over 300 people, and I'm not scared of it anymore. Thank you for helping me grow through 4-H.
Terry Mulvaney of Marion County. Terry is supportive and always ensuring that Marion County 4-H has what they need for their events at the Marion County Fairgrounds. He assists with setup and teardown for shows, open houses, and workshops. Marion County 4-H is thankful for the support of the Marion County 4-H Fair Board and Assistant Secretary Terry Mulvaney. Congratulations. Carroll Breedlove of Mason County. Carroll Breedlove was a 10-year 4-H member of the Merry Maidens 4-H Club in Mason County. She participated in sewing, gardening, floriculture, and cooking projects. She was a leader of the Country Critters 4-H Club in Manito, Illinois for over 20 years. Carroll always went the extra mile to make sure club members met club requirements and entry deadlines, sometimes driving to members' homes to pick up or deliver 4-H items. Carroll led the club to contribute to several community service projects, which include annually planting flowers at the town park, caroling at the nursing home, food pantry work, and participating in local festivals and parades. The Country Critters Club always shared in fair activities by planning games and working in the 4-H Federation food stand. Carroll was a great leader to one of the largest clubs in the county, which included 5 of her own children as members. Congratulations, Carroll. Tammy G. Obermark of Massac County. Tammy was always willing to work with the county 4-H and go above and beyond as a volunteer in call of duty. Tammy has been a volunteer leader for 24 years and has raised her family with many 4-H customs and traditions. Tammy has also participated in many extension programs and has served on numerous committees over the years. Tammy is always eager to help plan and implement new ideas, maintain traditions, help with fundraisers, or just cheer on a 4-H member during general or small animal or livestock exhibitions. Tammy was a past 10-year 4-H member, current leader, and a lifelong volunteer. It is with a great honor that the county nominates a truly remarkable 4-H volunteer, Tammy Obermark. Congratulations, Tammy. Sherry Loderman of McDonough County. McDonough County would like to extend its gratitude to Sherry Loderman for her 20+ years of service as a 4-H volunteer. To say that Sherry bleeds green is an understatement. Her 4-H journey started as a member, becoming a club leader, and continued as a committee member of the 4-H Buildings and Grounds Committee. Sherry and her husband, Jack, supported their 4 sons through the 4-H program, all the way to Club Congress. However, their work isn't done yet. The youngest 2 of their 5 grandchildren will be starting 4-H very soon. Thank you, Sherry, for all of your support. Robert Gallagher of McHenry County. Robert, or Bob Gallagher, has been a long-time volunteer of the McHenry County 4-H program. Bob was instrumental in starting the MCYTT Tech Team Spin Club in 2003 with co-leader Don Strauss. The purpose of the club was to encourage educational opportunities to learn about technology, provide real-life technology experiences for MCYTT members, while encouraging leadership opportunities and growth in marketable technology skills. Bob also served as a leader of the Crystal Clovers 4-H Club with his wife Judy from 2006 to 2013. He was a 6-year director on the McHenry County 4-H Youth Foundation, in which he continues to provide technical support to annual fundraising events. Today, Bob continues to volunteer as tech team leader and serves as computer science and technology superintendent. The Robert Gallagher family has established a scholarship for local 4-H members that have participated in the computer science area for 3 years or longer through the McHenry County 4-H Youth Foundation. Congratulations, Robert. Sid Parks of McLean County. Sid and his family have been involved in McLean County 4-H since 1995. Sid works with the extension staff in many different program areas, including chairman of the McLean County 4-H Show Committee, director of the Environmental and Natural Resources Project area, and is a certified shotgun instructor for McLean County Shooting Sports. He leads shotgun workshops and matches and coordinates with office staff and the Shooting Sports Spin Club. In addition, he is the primary liaison between the show committee and venue staff to design and set up exhibition halls for the fair. Sid is easy to work with and always logical in his decision-making. He comes prepared and engages others with questions. With great honor, McLean County 4-H nominates Sid Park for the 4-H Hall of Fame. Thank you for everything you do. Jeffrey Sampson of Menard County. Jeffrey Sampson was an 8-year member of the Blue Ribbon 4-H Club in Menard County and has been a dedicated volunteer for more than 20 years. Jeff is a strong supporter of youth and events in the livestock area, having served on the County 4-H Livestock Committee for 16 years, and assisting with the beef weigh-in and livestock sale each year. He also serves as a poultry superintendent and an award sponsor. Jeff is someone you can count on, and the county appreciates his dedication to 4-H. Congratulations, Jeffrey. Brenda Close of Mercer County. Brenda Close, leader for the Hamlet Handy Helpers 4-H Club, has been a dedicated leader for this club in Mercer County 4-H for 11 years. Brenda is one to be relied on and has instilled this trait in her children and club members. She encourages the kids to help with 4-H activities and reminds them that if they say they will help, they should honor that commitment. Following through with what you say and do is very important to Brenda. She became a leader to help with her children's club. However, she helped many children beyond her own. The thing that stands out most about Brenda is the personal connection she tries to make with everyone in the club. In this day of technology, Brenda is still one to write personal notes of appreciation or congratulations. It is the personal touch that goes the extra mile. Congratulations, Brenda. Pamela Jacobs of Monroe County. As a faithful 4-H member growing up in Washington County, it was no surprise that Pam Jacobs would spend her adult life dedicated to 4-H and Extension. Pam began her Extension career in 1977 as a youth advisor with the University of Illinois Extension in Monroe County. Pam committed countless hours to growing the program within the county, as well as devoting time to the youth at the Illinois State Fair, state camps, and other state events for 4-H youth. After 15 years of providing direct leadership to Monroe County 4-H youth program, Pam became Monroe County's unit leader in 1992. Pam later took on the role of County Extension Director in 2011 for Monroe, Madison, and St. Clair counties until her retirement in 2019. While in these roles, she continued as a mentor for 4-H staff, members, and parents who are appreciative of her dedication in building up the 4-H program and other extension programs throughout her years of service. Congratulations, Pam. Philip R. Crouch of Montgomery County. Over the past 10 years, Phil devoted time and energy into the 4-H program to help youth become their best. Phil truly cared about the members he worked with and wanted to help them grow. For Phil, it wasn't about what he wanted to do or teach, but rather what the kids wanted to learn. He was a kind and generous person who was always looking for more ways to invest in the lives of youth. He served the 4-H program through shooting sport classes, outdoor skills workshops, and classes on horsemanship. When he wasn't volunteering, he loved to spend time with animals and friends. Sadly, Phil passed away last fall. His absence has been left a large void, not only in the program, but in the hearts of all who knew him. Jay Harris of Morgan County. Jay is said to have an infectious smile, but with a serious side. He grew up in 4-H, and you could always count on him to bring enthusiasm to everything he did. His commitment to 4-H has continued into adulthood. He remains an integral part of the Morgan County 4-H program as the Fair Board President, auction buyer, award sponsor, and advocate. He believes every 4-H member should be given the chance to demonstrate mastery of their project. As an adult, his family business has grown into a very successful local, regional, and worldwide business. Congratulations, Jay. Eric G. Stollard of Moultrie County. Eric was a 10-year member of the Sunnyside Flea Flickers 4-H Club. Offices he held were president, vice president, secretary, and treasurer. While in his 4-H, his projects were swine and beef. He was also a member of his 4-H Club junior and senior livestock judging team and the Moultrie-Douglas County's 4-H livestock judging team. Eric was a 1996 delegate to National 4-H Conference and Citizen Washington Focus, a 1995 delegate to the State 4-H Conference, a 1996 delegate to the State 4-H Conference, and a member of the State Conference Planning Committee. He has won many awards, including the 1993 I Dare You Award, the 1994 Michael Guthridge Award, the 1994 Master Showmanship Award, and 1998 Outstanding 4-H Award, and the 1999 Illinois State Fair Beef Management Test Phase Award. Congratulations, Eric. Cheryl Price of Ogle County. Cheryl Price is an amazing volunteer for Ogle County 4-H. She has been the goat superintendent for 17 years. She helped get the Ogle County 4-H shooting sports program off the ground and attended the first training that was offered in order to be the coordinator. She was later trained in air rifle and hunting and wildlife. Sherry is still very involved in the shooting sports program and leads the Hunting and Wildlife Club each year. She also served as the air rifle coach for the first Illinois team to go to the National Shooting Sports Competition. She is always ready to give a helping hand. This includes picking up the embryology equipment and the chicks during the big hatch in the schools, judging record books, and manning a booth at the Discover 4-H Day. Congratulations, Cheryl.
As chairman of the Illinois 4-H Foundation Board, I'd like to add my congratulations to every one of you. This is an exciting award. We are so proud that we can present this to you. As the people who are really the backbone and the volunteers that help so much in our county and our 4-H programs. Congratulations. I represent the 16-member volunteer board for the Illinois 4-H Foundation, and our goal is to raise funds and be a fundraiser to support this 4-H program and all that it does throughout the state of Illinois. If you haven't been a donor before, please consider doing so. If you have been, thank you so much. We really, really are thankful for all the donations and all the help that we can get. Go to the Illinois 4-H Foundation webpage, and you can follow the instructions on how you could become a donor if you so choose. But congratulations on this award. I won this a few years ago, and it is an honor that I hold very close to my heart, and I thank the 4-H program very much. It's been a benefit to me and my family, and I really support it wholeheartedly. And as chairman of the board, congratulations. Good luck.
Our recognition continues with Martha Eberly of Peoria County. Martha has been involved in 4-H for most of her life. She first became involved as a 4-H member and then as a 4-H parent and club leader. Martha was the leader of the Horse Hustlers 4-H Club from 1974 until 1989. Since 1989, Martha has either served as the 4-H horse show superintendent or on the horse show committee. Then from 2008 on, Martha again took on the role as the horse show superintendent for Peoria County. She is also a member of the 4-H auction committee. Martha has shared her knowledge and skills in the horse project with many youth over the years. She is a great mentor and dedicated supporter of the 4-H program. Martha has a warm and friendly personality, and Peoria County is grateful to have her as a volunteer. Congratulations, Martha. Nathan Pyatt of Pyatt County. Nathan is a volunteer leader for the Cisco Clovers 4-H Club and has been for numerous years. He continues to be a role model for 4-H members. He has been out in front not only in the way that he has led his support as the co-club leader, but also in fundraising for the club with painting original barn quilts. He has brought outstanding ideas and challenges to the members of the meetings, inspires to lead club meetings with parliamentary procedure, and encourages members to step out of their comfort zone and try new leadership roles. He is a very busy professional, but always finds the time for youth and to lend a helping hand. He helps to ensure livestock shows run smoothly, and he has recently become the poultry superintendent. He is led by being among the finest examples of a true 4-H alumni professional by giving back to his community and sharing with his family. Nathan and his wife, Christy, have opened their farm numerous times to host workshops on sheep care, knitting with wool, veterinary care of livestock, and have even hosted club parties and special programs. A highlight of those special programs was a farm-to-table dinner where 4-Hers prepared the food and served it to the guests. He has served as an extraordinary role model to middle and high school students for helping them explore careers, as well as an inspiration to youth to pursue agricultural careers. Thank you for all you do for 4-H youth. Congratulations, Nathan. Marianne M. Adams of Pike County. Marianne was a 4-H advisor and supporter in Pike County who impacted the lives of many youth and volunteers throughout her years there. Marianne was a 4-H member as a youth in Indiana. When she and her husband Ross moved to Illinois, she made sure her 2 boys were active in the 4-H program as well. One of Marianne's passions was conservation and the environment, and she was instrumental in trying to start a recycling program in the county and supported and chaperoned a forestry team for Pike County that competed in the National Forestry Contest. Whether it was teaching youth to build duck boxes for wildlife programs or encouraging youth to participate in the Freshman Legislative Conference at the state capitol, where Pike County had the Speaker of the House for several years in a row, Marianne was there with a smile and a word of encouragement. She was also a great support to her leaders and volunteers and often attended leaders training and events with them, creating a lot of unforgettable memories. Congratulations, Marianne. Julie Barger of Pope County. Julie is a dedicated volunteer of the Pope County 4-H program. Julie has been a steadfast supporter and critical to the building of the county program over the last 10 years. In addition to serving as a club leader and dedicated 4-H mom, you will see her helping with setup, teardown, decorating, and planning. If you need her, she is always just a call away. Recently, Julie stepped up to become the leader of the Pope Hardin 4-H Federation and supports members to implement county-wide events. 4-H is thankful for Julie and her dedication to the program. Congratulations, Julie. Flora Bridges Hellman of Pulaski County. Flora has unselfishly given her time and dedicated herself to the community and the Extension Service, including supporting and encouraging young 4-H members. Flora has served as a club leader for Villa Ridge Busy Bees for 8 years and has been a member of the Pulaski Alexander HCE for 50+ years. In her words, she has had an especially rewarding time and made many fond memories that she will always cherish. Pulaski County is incredibly thankful for all her support. Congratulations, Flora. Jenny Hancock of Richland County. Jenny is always encouraging, promoting, and teaching her club members the value of community service and what a difference it makes in others' lives. Richland County values Jenny's commitment to the 4-H program. Richland County is very grateful for everything she does for 4-H youth. Congratulations, Jenny. Keith Gorham of Rock Island County. A dedicated community member is what describes Keith Gorham. 4-H has played a significant role in Keith's life since he was 9 years old as a 4-H member, then continuing by raising his 2 children within 4-H, and is now playing a vital role as a volunteer and role model. Keith is the definition of 4-H grown. He has volunteered for the past 14 years as a woodworking judge and mentor. He is also active in the Rock Island County Fair, ensuring members have a wonderful experience by planning, facilitating, and assisting with 4-H shows, the 4-H Youth Livestock Auction, and other duties. Thank you and congratulations, Keith. Daniel Evans of Saline County. To say that Danny Evans is dedicated to Saline County 4-H is an understatement. He, along with his entire family, lives and breathes the motto, to make the best better. He is a 10-year member and 38-year leader of the Pleasant Valley Go-Getters 4-H Club. Danny serves the youth of Saline County with impartiality. He is the first to arrive at a committee meeting, at a weigh-in or weigh-out, at a cleanup, and the last to leave, and he puts in 20+ hour days at the fairgrounds during Fair Week. He has a famous briefcase containing years and years of 4-H history and a truck containing anything anyone, youth or adult, could ever need. He is a kind and hardworking Christian man with a good heart and a love for 4-H that started with his parents, Warren and Roberta, and continued with his siblings, his wife Nancy, his children and grandchildren. Saline County 4-H kids and parents know to go to Danny with any questions and he will help them. He celebrates their successes and grieves their losses, both 4-H and family. He keeps a cool head and truly uses his head, heart, hands, and health every day of the year to make the program great. He is a wonderful 4-H ambassador in Harrisburg and Saline County. Congratulations, Danny. Robert C. Woodruff of Sangamon County. Woody Woodruff's life has been exemplified the 4-H motto. Woody put his heart into making the best better, first as a Peace Corps volunteer in Mauritania, Africa, followed by 2.5 years as a 4-H program coordinator, and then 6 years as a 4-H club leader, show superintendent, and judge. He also dedicated 30 years to restoring the habitat at a historic prairie site known as Mud Prairie, where he often hosted events for 4-H families and groups, sharing his knowledge and passion for conservation and outdoor skills. Sangamon County is thankful Woody chose to invest his time and talents in the 4-H program. Congratulations, Woody. Sandy Bricks of Shelby County. Sandy has been a 4-H volunteer with the Tail Waggers 4-H Club in Shelby County for 33 years. Sandy has been teaching dog obedience and agility to hundreds of 4-H members throughout the years. She has taught at least 2 generations of 3 different families. Practices would start in April and run for 8 weeks. Sandy then held a graduation ceremony for 4-Hers and their dogs, and practices continued until the fair in July. Sandy was also very involved as a 4-H parent, also always offering to help and support 4-H members in any way that she could. 4-H members loved going to Sandy's house on farm tour day. She was also active on the Shelby Extension Foundation for many years, supporting Extension and the Shelby County 4-H program. Sandy has been the 4-H and Junior Dog Fair Superintendent for the past 24 years. The Shelby County 4-H dog program wouldn't be what it is today without the love and support from Sandy Bricks. Congratulations, Sandy. Denise Godfrey of St. Clair County. Denise worked as the Office Support Associate in St. Clair County for 30 years. Her friendly voice greeted many 4-H families as she helped them with enrollment and county fair questions. She was always eager to assist 4-H leaders, livestock superintendents, and other volunteers with resources at the office. Denise remains connected with Extension even after retirement. She became a Master Gardener in 2019 and supports local 4-H fundraisers. St. Clair County appreciates Denise's dedication and commitment to 4-H and Extension. Congratulations, Denise. William J. Millian, State 4-H. Bill Millian retired from the University of Illinois Extension as a 4-H Youth Development Specialist on December 31st of 2018. As a specialist with the 4-H State Office, he served as a liaison for Illinois 4-H international programs while providing leadership for statewide programs focused on food access and protecting and appreciating our environment. During his last 5 years, Bill engaged with Illinois 4-Hers in learning about ways to address hunger in Illinois communities. Through community gardens, 4-H hunger ambassador teams, and meal packaging events, 4-Hers recognize that they could be part of the hunger solution. The I Think Green Pathways to Science Through Nature, 4-H Citizen Science, Honeybee Challenge, and Monarchs on the Move programs encourage youth to be aware of how their daily actions affected the environment and the world around them. Now in retirement, Bill enjoys volunteering with the Daily Bread Soup Kitchen in Champaign and being a Master Gardener. Congratulations, Bill. Deb Stoker, State 4-H. Deb Stoker believes in youth and adult partnerships. From her start in 1980 in St. Clair County to her 10 years in Clinton County and her final move to the State 4-H office in 1991, she involved young people in decisions that affected them. During her 27 years on the state level, Deb involved teens on planning committees for the state fair, the recognition program, the State Youth Conference, now known as Illini Summer Academies, as well as worked with them to develop the Illinois State 4-H Youth Leadership Team. With her guidance, the Youth Leadership Team created the Illinois State 4-H Junior Leadership Conference and the Speaking for Illinois 4-H program to involve even more 4-H teens in leadership positions. Legislative Connection was redesigned to focus on 4-H teens educating elected officials on various 4-H programs across the state. Even after her retirement in 2018, Deb continues to serve Illinois 4-H as a 4-H leader for the Philo 4-H Friends in Champaign County. Congratulations, Deb. Sherry Siebold, State 4-H. Sherry lived her life committed to making a difference in the world. Her 34-year career with the University of Illinois Extension was the platform she used to impact the lives of thousands of Illinois 4-H members, 4-H families, and 4-H volunteers. Sherry began her career as an Extension home economist, however, quickly realized that her true passion was to work with the Illinois 4-H program, creating positive youth development experiences and training volunteers to support 4-Hers in learning valuable skills that would shape their lives. She held positions as a youth advisor and Extension educator in youth development before joining the University of Illinois State 4-H office as the Extension volunteer specialist. Sherry served as a member of and chaired the Illinois State 4-H Volunteer Development Task Force for 24 years. This group was responsible for the development of numerous training materials on risk management, volunteer development, and volunteer screening. Sherry was instrumental in transitioning the Illinois 4-H volunteer training to an online, on-demand training format and development of the first required online child protection training. She was also a contributing member of teams who developed these valuable Illinois 4-H curricula and programs: Camp Clover Summer Day Camp, Get Up and Move Healthy Living, Valued Volunteer Training Series, 4-H Focus on Character, Illinois Mentor Leaders, and core to the creation of the Favorite Recipes of Illinois 4-H Through the Years cookbook. Sherry also served as an Extension 4-H Foundation board member. She will be greatly missed. Congratulations, Sherry.
To me, Illinois 4-H is a way that regular people can become extraordinary through your projects or through public speaking activities or through all sorts of different service activities that 4-H can do. You can go from just being a normal person, quote unquote, to being a leader, to being an extraordinary person. To me, 4-H has changed my life from being more of a quiet person and not going out and serving those people around me to becoming a true leader in my club, in my county, and going out and changing the lives of those people around me. Thank you for helping me grow through 4-H.
Stephanie Mitchell of Stevenson County. Stephanie is an extremely valued 4-H volunteer and leader in Stevenson County. She has the largest 4-H club in the county, the Country Cousins in Dakota. Stephanie is an 11-year alumni from the Friends in 4-H Club in the Florence area, which was led by Ardith DeWall. Some of Stephanie's 4-H memories include growing up, going to monthly club meetings, and the lifelong friendships that were made through her club. She encourages her members to try new projects and find what interests them. During General Projects Day, Stephanie can be found running around encouraging her club members that might be nervous and giving high fives to those that completed their judging. When Stephanie isn't out in her flower beds, she can be found chasing their numerous baby goats or milking their dairy cows with her husband and 2 children, Maya and Jacob. By day, Stephanie works at Century Insurance as a software product analyst. Her lifelong passion for 4-H shows with her consistent growth in her club. She demonstrates a positive attitude and willingness to help out wherever needed. Congratulations, Stephanie. Dean Butel of Tazewell County. A born and raised Tazewell County 4-H member, Dean has gone above and beyond in his own 4-H career. Dean has been a steadfast volunteer to the county's 4-H program for many years, serving as a club leader for 2 clubs and most recently as one of the poultry department superintendents for nearly 23 years. Dean's commitment and dedication to Tazewell's 4-H youth is undeniable, especially when you see his engagement with the poultry exhibitors. The department is one huge family because of the camaraderie with superintendents that has been built and fostered among the youth. Though Dean retired from his 4-H volunteer role in late 2019, he is still expected to be seen around as the 4th generation of Butel children that are active 4-H members in Tazewell County. Congratulations, Dean. Jim and Cindy Walker of Union County. This couple is the 4-H dynamic duo for Union County. Both Cindy and Jim have a passion for 4-H and it shows throughout their community. Both are leaders for the Union County 4-H equine team and the Lick Creek 4-H Club. They are the first to volunteer to help with setup for 4-H shows and achievement nights and spend countless hours working the 4-H food stand at the county fair. Both dedicate many hours coaching the equine team members to compete at the Horse Bowl and Hippology contest and work countless hours with the Lick Creek 4-H Club. Congratulations, Jim and Cindy. Nancy Boose of Vermilion County. Nancy grew up in rural Georgetown. While she was not a 4-H'er herself, she has dedicated countless hours volunteering for Vermilion County 4-H and has been involved through the 4-H careers of her children. Nancy believes that the 4-H program prepares young adults for college by showing them how to explore their interests prior to choosing a career path. It strengthens communication skills and teaches them the importance of hard work. She is a club leader for the Jamaica Flatlanders 4-H Club and is a member of the University of Illinois Extension Unit 13 Council for Champaign, Ford, Iroquois, and Vermilion counties. Nancy is passionate about 4-H because she loves to see kids learn and enjoy their activities. She believes in the 4-H program because it provides a guideline for members to follow, yet allows members room for creativity. Nancy says that the support of the 4-H program from the U of I, extension staff, the community, and parents is what keeps the passion alive. Congratulations, Nancy. Gil Sanders of Wabash County. Always conducting himself with grace and dignity, Gil is a wonderful example for 4-H members of Wabash County. His calm demeanor epitomizes kindness as he goes about making sure his club members feel welcomed and accepted. His punctuality, faithful attendance at leaders' meetings, and communication with the Extension office are all evidence of his steady consistency he has applied to his role. The 30 years that he has devoted to his club have seen many members pass through, all of whom were fortunate to be impacted by Gil. Congratulations, Gil. Robin Hartkins Corzat, Warren County. Robin is a 5-year leader in Warren County 4-H. During her time volunteering, she has continued to go above and beyond to provide a premier experience for 4-H members. Robin has a passion for livestock and 4-H that she shares with everyone she meets. There isn't a 4-H opportunity available that Robin doesn't promote to her members. Her contribution to Warren County 4-H is immeasurable. As a 4-H leader and parent, Robin follows the idea of hands to larger service. Congratulations, Robin. Dustin Unverfert, Washington County. Dustin easily and naturally stepped into his role of 4-H leader upon completion of his 4-H youth career. He is a true example of bleeding green. As a 4-H leader, Dustin works hard to make sure that the youth in his club have lots of opportunities to explore projects, serve in their community, serve in leadership roles, and learn and grow in a safe and caring space. Dustin also serves as a primary adult member of the Youth Adult Partnership Committee for a junior high conference and teen mentor program called Simply the Best. His input and time spent are invaluable in the event and the event would not run as smoothly without him. Dustin can be seen at many events jumping in with a helping hand and is always one of the last to leave, ensuring all pieces have been packed up. 4-H in Washington County is a better program because of volunteers like Dustin, and Washington County is appreciative of his dedication, kindness, and hard work. Congratulations, Dustin. Phyllis Wilkes of Wayne County. Phyllis may not have served as club leader, but she led in her own way. As a teen, Phyllis was a camp counselor, chaperone for county events, and in 1968 was able to spend 6 weeks in Denmark as an IFFY teen ambassador. Phyllis's passion and dedication toward 4-H did not stop after she graduated from the 4-H program. She went on to become a state volunteer and member of the Wayne County 4-H Foundation Board. Phyllis served as a chaperone for the Citizen Washington focus trip, and she served for 20 years on the foundation board, 10 of which she was the president. Congratulations, Phyllis. Elizabeth Masterson, White County. Liz Masterson is a wonderful, longtime supporter of 4-H and Extension in White County. She was a 6-year member of the Hawthorne Future Homemakers 4-H Club and has spent at least 20 of the past years serving as a volunteer for the Centerville Rip Snorters 4-H Club and the White County 4-H. Liz has served and continued to serve on many committees related to 4-H. She has always been willing to volunteer whenever extra help was needed. The White County 4-H Support Committee annual pork chop supper could not have run so smoothly all these years without the leadership of Liz and her husband, Craig. Congratulations, Liz. Karen Muehling Temple of Whiteside County. Karen Temple grew up in Iroquois County, Illinois, and was a 10-year member of the Cissna Park Go-Getters and Cissna Park Junior Girls 4-H clubs. When she got married and moved to Whiteside County, Karen became a leader of the Garden Plain Rip Snorters 4-H club. Karen's mission during her 20-plus years as 4-H leader was to provide an understanding of parliamentary procedure, introduce career opportunities, emphasize community service, offer opportunities to learn new skills, and broaden horizons with new experiences. She served on Extension Council, was active in the Leaders Association, and participates in other community-based agricultural services. Karen encouraged member involvement on the county level, and if they planned to attend the University of Illinois, she made sure they knew the opportunities of the 4-H House Cooperative Sorority would provide. She is one of a kind, and Whiteside County is lucky to have her as a caring, dedicated, gracious volunteer and friend. Congratulations, Karen. Nancy L. Kuhaida, Will County. Nancy is an amazing 4-H supporter and mentor to all. To ensure youth would have great experiences, Nancy guided 4-H during a time of staffing turmoil, essentially working 2 full-time jobs, including her own Master Gardener Coordinator job. From planning events, supporting 4-H leaders, members, and families, working into the late hours of the day and on weekends, working through vacations and coming in on her days off to volunteer at fairs and shows. Nancy has been the guiding force behind Will County 4-H. But if you ask her, she will always tell you that it is the 4-Hers who are doing the hard work, and she just works in the background. But ask any 4-Her or leader, and they will tell you that Nancy always has the time to teach a club program, volunteer to help, or to give an encouraging conversation. Will County can think of no one better for this special honor. Congratulations, Nancy. D.M. Elliott of Williamson County. Don is the original inspiration for 4-H shooting sports in Williamson County. An avid sportsman and lifelong lover of shooting sports, Don's leadership, innovation, and aspirations helped put shooting sports at the forefront of Williamson County 4-H. Don regularly demonstrates his passion for the sport and the youth of the community, not only through his encouragement of 4-H members, but through his encouragement and mentorship of additional shooting sports leaders in the region. Don has committed countless hours to the program and leads his fellow volunteers through effective communication and inspiration. When asking his shooting sports peers what stands out the most about Don, the answer is always his commitment and the ability to be a thought leader for 4-H shooting sports in Southern Illinois. Congratulations, Don. Kathy Ann Palmer of Winnebago County. Kathy Palmer joined the 4-H community when her 3 kids, Sarah, Jacob, and Kate, started participating in the 4-H program in Winnebago County. A short time later, she stepped up to become the leader of their 4-H club, New England Banner. Kathy has been the leader of that club for the last 18 years and has proven to be one of the most organized 4-H club leaders in Winnebago County. She also serves on the board for the Winnebago County 4-H and Extension Foundation, which helps support 4-H and Extension locally in Winnebago County. Kathy is a valued volunteer that goes above and beyond every single time. Winnebago 4-H can always count on Kathy to lend a hand for committee work, fair setup, fair week, awards night, and more. Winnebago County is so honored to nominate her for the 4-H Hall of Fame. Congratulations, Kathy. Terry Keebler of Woodford County. Terry is the founding leader of the Go-Getters 4-H Club, which started in 1985 after deciding that she wanted her daughter to become involved in a Woodford County 4-H club. There wasn't a 4-H club in their town, so she decided to take matters into her own hands. It started out as a small club, but has since outgrown Terry's home and now moved into a small community building in town to accommodate its members. The Go-Getters is one of Woodford County's most active, with 5 4-H members making it to National Club Congress. Terry has been involved in 4-H most of her life. She had to wait until she was 10 to join, and then during her 4-H career, they changed the maximum age to 19, so she was only able to be a member in McLean County for 9 years. Some of her best memories include participating in the Share the Fun activity in both clubs, where the Gridley girls wore matching 4-H uniforms and performed synchronized flag waving to music, and the Gridley Golden Banner Club performing Cinderella. She also has fond memories of her 4-H leaders helping with many of her 4-H projects. At the time of her membership, projects were limited to the type of club, so that is why she joined the Gridley Golden Banner Club, so that she could have projects such as swine, entomology, and gardening. To her, 4-H means learning, hands-on experiences, fun, leadership including serving on committees, record keeping, conducting business meetings, service, a social group, helping others, and a way of life. When she was growing up, the fair was their family's vacation. Now, to her, 4-H is a way of keeping young. Congratulations, Terry.
Wow. I am always so amazed, and what an amazing group of people. I'm so impressed with the sheer number of hours that go into all of our volunteers that have been inducted today. Thank you for your dedication and everything that you've given to our Illinois 4-H program. Each inductee is going to receive a medallion like this as a token of our appreciation. We hope you'll wear it proudly. Congratulations on your induction as the 16th class of the Illinois 4-H Hall of Fame. On behalf of so many of us, congratulations, and please accept our appreciation for all that you do. Best wishes.